Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good morning. It's morning for me. Don't know where it is where you are, but I would love to hear from you and tell me where you are tuning in from. If you're jumping in live or on the replay, just tell me who you are, where you're coming in from, and if you find anything that I share on these Wednesday morning lives valuable for you in your life. So, my name is Eva Medilek. I am an international speaker, author, and coach. I have authored a book called The Intimacy of Race, and I'm also co author of Life Boost, Volume 3, and Feminine Entrepreneurs. And I would love um, to share these books with you. And I'll probably go a little bit more into detail with some of them next week. But this week, I have really something on my mind that I wanted to share with you about, you know, knowing what we really don't want to know, even though we say we want to know it. I mean, how many of you, let me just see I got to put my glasses on to see who's coming in. Jenny from the Philippines. Who do we have? Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Kamran from Pakistan. Betty from Arizona. Betty, where in Arizona are you? I have property in Tucson. I'll be going there soon. We've got South Africa in the house. Saima, good night. It's nighttime for you. We've got South Africa. We've got Morocco. Tanya from the USA, Philippines, Canada, England, Anna, hi. Wow. England, that's so cool. One of my favorite places to go. My husband had his 50th birthday in the Peak District of England, if you know that. Raymond from the Netherlands, haven't been there yet. Haven't been to the Philippines or India. Portugal, want to go there very, very soon. So you guys are amazing. And thank you for showing up live. So I have something really important I want to talk to you about, because this has been coming up with a lot of clients that I've been coaching, and it's coming up in me. For years, I've wanted to hire, excuse me, a coach and an integrative medicine specialist to really get myself in good physical health, in good physical condition. And, especially with the last couple of years that we've had in this pandemic, taking care of our bodies to be in the best optimal health and performance is really important. So I invested in a doctor, a coach to help me get my health in order. And the first thing they have you do is do all of these tests, right? So I'm taking all of these tests for every excretion of my body and blood without getting too detailed. And I pride myself really in, eating healthy, eating organic, growing a lot of my own vegetables and salads, and trying to make really healthy choices, except for this tiny little problem I have with the sugar addiction. So I'm expecting that we just need to tweak a few things here and there, maybe with hormones or whatever. And the tests come back with quite a few red flags. And I have to share with you, my immediate reaction was wanting to give up. I try so hard to do everything I can do to be in my best health ever. And I'm getting these like bad numbers in a lot of areas. And that's my MO. That is my go-to. If you can relate to what I'm saying about literally, when you hear something that's not what you expect to hear, that you sometimes just want to give up, like you've worked hard, you're trying all the things and nothing's working, and your go-to is, you know what, forget about it. I'm not even going to try anymore. Just put me in the chat. Just put me in the chat. I know, Betty, the sugar addiction is a real thing for sure. Oh, you're doing that too? Awesome, awesome. Let's see. So put me in the chat or am I could be the only one that sometimes gets so discouraged that a lot of my hard work doesn't work out that I want to give up. But what I noticed is quite a few of my clients were actually wanting to know certain things, but when they found out, it didn't match what they were expecting, right? You're hoping that, like, we learned a lot of this in school, right? We study hard, we take a test, and we hope for a good grade. And then when we get the grade or we get comments from the teacher, it's very deflating. Like, oh my God, I put my best in it, my all in it. And then something's wrong with the teacher, right? Something's wrong with the professor or the instructor. And that's really common with a lot of us because our early life experiences have created a habit, a pattern, or a belief, or even certain behaviors in us that, even though we try to fool ourselves to say, yes, we want feedback, yes, we want to know this information, all of the yeses, when we hear it, it's like, I really didn't want to hear bad news. I wanted to know, I wanted results of my blood test, but I've been doing all the things, and why isn't it good? And so, my point in sharing this with you is we get to recognize where our early life experiences are showing up to keep us from creating our best life ever. Yes, I want to know this information so that I can make the necessary changes or do better. And I think I know. I thought I was knowing. I read a lot of books. I, followed a lot of gurus and doctors. But until you have that coach, that doctor, that someone that you hire to really tell you what's really going on, you're not going to get the results that you want to get. And I have to tell you, it stings, it hurts, it's uncomfortable, but it's so necessary for growth. Who agrees with that? Hey, Canada. Hey, Roseanne from Canada. Evans from Kenya. Zambia is here. Hi, Edward. Tanya from Nigeria. Maria Faye, can't give up my smoking when every doctor says I should, right? KSA, is that KSA? Wait a minute. Is that Malaysia? Emmy, let me know if that's Malaysia. But you know what I'm talking about. We want to get better, but when we hear the truth, it actually hurts. And then we want to pull back and stop ourselves from getting better because we want to be right. We actually want to be right about what we were doing and how we were doing it more than we want to get it right. Can you feel me on that? We fight so hard to be right about our opinions, our method, our way. And then when we want to know how to get better and somebody tells us that everything we were doing before is wrong, we want to shut down. It's like, no, I want to be right more than I want to get it right. Is this making sense to anybody? Just put a 1 in the chat if this is making sense. So I want to help you. Sri Lanka's in the house. Hey, Dushan, nice to see you. You guys are amazing. Thanks for showing up. But I want to show you, if I were to show you a way that you can really recognize how your early life experience is showing up to keep you from having, the time, the energy, the money, the relationships, the good health that you want in your life because of something that was formed right when we were a wee one that really took root into our consciousness and our being that we don't even recognize half the time when it threatens to derail our best intentions, what we want to create for our lives, right? So if you want to learn what that is, I'm going to put this quiz in the chat. I want you to take a free quiz that I have. This quiz is my relationship style assessment because we all have certain habits, patterns, beliefs, behaviors from our early life experience that form a certain style, a relationship style in us that is holding us back. That is holding us back. And when you take this quiz, I'm going to show you what your style is, show you how that style was formed, and show you what you need to do to move past that so you can create the results in your life. So who's open for that? It's a free quiz. Who's open for that? Put me in the chat if you are. Anybody? I have delayed internet here. So I'll wait for that to come in. But I'm going to put this quiz, it's in the description of this live. I'm going to put it in the chat. And I want you guys to take it and then reach out to me and let me know what your relationship style is. So we can, did something wrong here, /quiz. It's my email, evamedilek.com/quiz. So Carol, Gloria, Farana, I put the quiz in the chat. Hopefully it'll go. Let's see if you see it there. Yeah. Oh no, it says an error. Well, it's in the description and you can go to, I can put it in the chat later. evamedilek.com, which is my name. You can see it on the screen here, /quiz. That quiz is going to be an eye opener for you. It is going to show you how some of your damaging habits were formed and where they're showing up to hold you back from creating and living your best life. Your best life is what's important. So go there, take the quiz, and then email me. Let me know what results you got. I'll be curious. And you'll be able to message me right from there. Anyway, hey, Christy. I don't know why this is not going through. I'm in such bad internet. I'm not home. And /quiz. I don't even know if you guys can see or hear me. All right. There it is. It went in there. Y'all see it? Cool. Take that quiz. It's going to be an eye opener for you, for sure. It's going to be an eye opener for you. Awesome. All right, guys, I've got to run. I have a client after this and looking forward to seeing y'all next week. Same time, same station. Hopefully I can show up and have better internet there, and wishing you an amazing week. Talk to you soon. Bye.